What were the ratings on this fiasco? Were they dead?
Let me pull up the ratings here. AEW Dynamite, September 18th, 2024, 8 to 10:06 p.m. on TBS. On average, watched by 687,000 viewers.
Oh, all right. So they're back under 7.
And just for comparison's sake, because we've talked about it before, I just want to see if I could pull this up rather quickly. The day before NXT on USA, September 17th, 8 to 10:07 p.m., on average, 677,000 viewers.
Gee, so 10,000 people difference now between the developmental program and their A show.
And they're building NXT up in the weeks before it goes to broadcast TV.
Punk in Chicago, week 1, Orton in St. Louis, week 2. That could be very interesting.
Well, let me go to the quarterly hour breakdown, Jim. These were compiled by WrestleNomics. Quarter 1.
And noted trainer Thurston Howell III.
Quarter 1, Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy with picture-in-picture ads. 782,000 viewers.
Okay, now they didn't start again as strong as some weeks, so that means they don't have as fur to fall. But I would say this thing had to run off at least 50,000 viewers in the first 15 minutes, don't you?
Well, we will find out. Quarter 2, 8:15, 8:30 p.m. The continuation of Jericho versus Pockets. The Pac Claudio Moxley backstage promo. Wait, Pac really disappeared when they all came out. The Wheeler Yuta backstage promo. And Hook versus JD Inc. 724,000 viewers.
Okay, it wasn't 50, it was 58,000 that they lost.
Well, we go now to quarter 3, 8:30 to 8:45 p.m. The post-match of the Hook match with Undisputed Kingdom, Private Party's backstage promo, an ad break, the Patriarchy's backstage promo, and the start of Queen Aminata and Yuka Sakazaki versus Mariah May and Serena Deeb with picture-in-picture. You know, give them credit. At least they're fun names to read. 682,000 viewers.
Apparently not fun names to watch, though. There went another 42,000. So they're down 100,000 even in the first 45 minutes.
Well, we go now to quarter 4, 8:45 to 9 p.m. The continuation of Aminata and Sakazaki versus May and Deeb. The Mina Shirakawa promo.
Oh, God.
An ad break. Nigel McGuinness's video. And the John Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Marina Shafir Private Party and Commander live angle. 674,000 viewers.
And it continues to fall. At least that was only 8,000. That's kind of normal bathroom break kind of thing, but nobody's clamoring to come back in.
Well, we go to the big 9 o'clock hour, 9 to 9:15 p.m. The continuation of Moxley and Claudio and Marina and Private Party and Commander and Darby and their live angle. A Jack Perry video that was nonsensical. We didn't even talk about that.
Oh, I skipped over that because I saw that fucking bus and I said, fuck it.
And the Ricochet versus Beast Mortos match with picture-in-picture ads, or the start of it. 715,000 viewers. Also, the high point in the key demo, 3:30.
So they got back up over 700,000. That's 26, 30, so 41,000 people at the top of the hour. But it doesn't look from their average like they were able to keep them. Am I predicting correctly?
We will find out. We go to quarter 6, 9:15 and 9:30 p.m. The continuation of Ricochet versus the Beast Mortos. The Hangman Adam Page video, an ad break, and the Hangman Adam Page live promo, the start of it. 661,000 viewers.
Good Lord. All right. So there went 39, 49, 54,000 people, or basically more than they just gained. That's the low point of the show so far.
We go now to quarter 6, 9:30 to 9:45 p.m. The Hangman Adam Page, is this quarter 6? No, this is quarter 7, excuse me.
Quarter 7, yes.
Hangman Adam Page, Jeff Jarrett live angle. The Ricochet Kyle Fletcher backstage angle. An ad break. And the Elite versus Konosuke Takeshita. Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher. 641,000 viewers.
Wow, the main event starts and they lose 20,000.
Well, we go now to quarter 8. I remind you, we have a 6-minute overrun. Quarter 8, 9:45 to 10 p.m., the continuation of the Elite versus the Callis family with picture-in-picture twice. 637,000 viewers. 6-minute overrun. 627,000 viewers.
Dad, they lose. They've killed Modern Family. So they went from the start of the program at 782,000. They lost 141,000 from there to the start of the main event. And the main event lost them another 14,000 people.
And again, ever since this overrun issue came up with Dave Meltzer really trying to spin it that it's a positive thing and that it's the responsibility of the fans to keep track of it, it seems like the overrun's always down. Now, we just saw on SmackDown the opposite. They started low, or at least at their low point, and the show kept building. Yeah, you get a bump at the 9 o'clock hour. That's your job to try to win people over at that time. They did. And their overrun went up. AEW, every week the overrun goes down, and it was the Bryan Danielson Swerve Strickland feud. And now it's the stuff with the Bucks. And Will Ospreay, it seems like whenever they have the top babyface in the company in something at the end of the show, people don't watch. It's every week.
Well, another case of there you are.
Well, of course, Jim, coming out of AEW Dynamite, you may, if you watch it every week, look down and go, hey, I'm a neckbeard. I gotta do something about this. You need a fine, responsible razor just for you.
Well, and you don't need to put a razor near your neck when you've been watching AEW on television. You might just decide to end it all, but you can't do that with Harry's, for heaven's sake, because they're sharp blades, but they're also safety blades. And you're not going to do any damage to yourself. You're just going to shear that facial hair right off from the neck, from the cheek, maybe even the insides of the ears. You never know what you can get this ergonomically designed handle on this razor into.
Why don't we just stick to the face, the external face?
The external as opposed to the interior face. Well, if you've got... If you're two-faced, you need two sets of Harry's, one for each face. But folks, the people at Harry's know that you don't want to shave with low-quality products. So they have found a way to get an incredible shave for a price way lower than the big brands. You know, when you go into the grocery store or the drugstore or the big chains, you go to buy these cartridges containing the razor blades. They've got a ball and chain attached to them. They've got alarms on them because they cost $50, $60, $80, $100, $250 each sometimes. Have you bought any of those $250 razor cartridges?
No, that's not from me. Luckily, I subscribe to Harry's.
Well, that's true because you can get the trial kit from Harry's, which is basically a beautiful 5-blade razor with a weighted, ergonomically designed handle, the foaming shave gel, and travel cover for $3. If you go to harrys.com/JCE, now that's HARRYS.com/JCE. There's no apostrophe, by the way, in the Harry's, just flat out like it is. And if you like that trial set that regularly goes for $13, then you can sign up and you can get this stuff delivered to you. You don't even need to leave the house. And it's a no-risk trial because if you don't like the way that it makes you feel and look, then you can cancel at any time. It's on them. It's all their fault. They admit it. Brian, have you made them admit anything yet?
They don't need to admit a thing. I'm happy with Harry's. They've done a great job for me so far.
And that's why they call him Happy Harry.
Who calls him that?
Well, everybody that knows him, folks around town.
Did you ever play Leisure Suit Larry?
No, I never played with Leisure Suit Larry. Did he play nice?
Well, let's talk about Harry. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, Larry's different than Harry. But Larry used to be Harry, but then he got the shave company going. Anyway, and if you like this stuff that we're talking about, they've also got other self-care products. And you need to take care of yourself because if you don't, who else is going to? They've got lathering, skin softening body wash, and designer scents. They've got extra strength, high quality, amazing smelling deodorant that will deodorize you. As a matter of fact, Moxley started wearing this stuff. He completely disappeared. And other hair and grooming products that fit unique looks and needs. And some of you people out there, we've seen you. You look unique. So right now, snap into it, baby. Get the edge on your shave with Harry's. Get started with that $13 trial set you're going to get for just $3. That's not even $1 a week to keep a slick face. Harrys.com/JCE. Harrys.com/JCE. And shave it like you own it.